in this video we're going to look at making some little bits of shrubbery and bushes, so that when you're all doing your little garden scenes, you've got little trees and things that you can put in there that are just quick and easy to make, because you don't want to spend ages doing a full garden scene. So I've got some green icing. Now you can do it in loads of different shades of green, that's fine. Now these are the type that I used on my castle cake. So just a really simple, just some little circular bushes, which sounds silly that that's all it is, but they can look quite effective if they're on some green grass. You just put them next to each other. Now you can texture them if you want. I'm just using a modelling tool to just put little indentations in, or little lines. If you had more time you could cover them fully in little leaves, but that just depends on the time that you've got. Okay, so you just want to texture that all over. Okay, and again the same with a smaller one. You can do them in a variety of sizes. You don't have to texture them if you don't want to, you can just leave them as they are, like that. And again, another nice simple one. Just roll it into a bit of a cone shape. Again, texture that if you like, or you can just leave it as it is. It's always nice if you've got a few of these next to each other in different sizes. You can make them quite fat, quite thin, whichever you prefer for them. I'll do some smaller ones, and I'll start to build up a little bit of a garden scene. Now you can also have, again using your round ones, just a collection of round ones getting smaller as they go up on top of each other. So it looks like something that you find in a fancy garden, a hedge that's been trimmed to a fancy shape. And again, you can do them with just two if you think two looks better. And just put that in your little garden. So again, you just keep making them all in the same way. So these ones look like little fir trees. And just put them all in a scene together. Now you can do something similar again to your cone one. So we're going to roll it into a rough cone. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and make it look like it's spiralling. Now you can twist it, or what I sometimes find easier is just to dig your tool around like this. Okay, so you get all the way to the top, and then if you need to, you can just push in a little bit further, and obviously you can spend more time on it than what I have done, just to give you another little shaped bush for your garden or tree. So you see your shrubbery is starting to build up now. Just keep doing that. You can do all sorts of fancy shapes, as people do cut hedges into all sorts. So again, we'll do another one of those, but smaller. Sorry, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing for my dyed red hands getting in the way. Okay, just move that around till you're happy with it. Place it in your little scene. Okay, you can do some in plant pots if you prefer. You do them in plant pots in the same way as what I've done my little heart in a plant pot video. If you go watch that, what you can do is just do a little round green ball instead of the heart and put it on top of the cocktail stick. That's one of my other videos if you want to watch that. Again, it's really quick and simple to do. Okay, so we've got quite a lot building up now in our little garden. Put another little bush down there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just add a few flowers, just so you can see it doesn't need to all be green, and if you did these in a variety of different greens that would look nice as well. So you can either make some little roses. So I'm taking a bit of red, I'm just going to roll it and flatten it in my hand, and then I'm going to roll it up till it becomes a little rose shape. And literally just going to put that on my bush, on my hedge. Try and keep them small, mine might be a little bit big. And just dot them all over. Now you don't have to go as bright as red. Or you could do a bush that's entirely made from roses, for a little rose bush with just a tiny bit of greenery in between. Okay, and you just keep doing that all over till you've filled it. And you can do the same again, but instead of doing them by hand, and again you can do these on any of your shapes, it doesn't have to be on your round ones. So you can take a little cutter, again we'll use a different colour. And I've just used a tiny little flower cutter, and I'm just going to push that onto my tree like that. And of course you don't have to have flowers on them if you prefer not to. If you prefer them just green, that's absolutely fine. So you start to see, just makes it a little bit less green everywhere if you do start to add some flowers. So that's it, that's your basic greenery. Very simple to do, and it can look quite effective. Try and spend a bit more time on it though than I have done in the video. Okay, thank you for watching. Please see my other videos for more ideas.